So the suggestion is that Jesse Marsch will not be going to Southampton. An argument or a frustration over a length of contract. Ali Moreno, would he have been a good fit on the South Coast for the Saints?
I mean, it's hard to say. I think not. I mean, he just got fired from Leipzig and just got fired from Leeds, right? And you got fired from Leeds because you had difficulties keeping that team out of the relegation battle. So for me, if I'm Southampton, I don't quite understand why you turn to a manager that was just in a hot seat situation to get in an even hotter seat situation. He wasn't dealing well with a hot seat to begin with. And now what makes you believe that a hotter place is going to even be better for him or for you as a club? I didn't see this as a good fit for both Southampton and Jesse Marsch, for that matter. I think if you're Jesse Marsch, you're better off just kind of stepping away for a little while, just kind of taking some time, reevaluating, reassessing, seeing what you want out of your career and how you want to achieve these things, but do so from a perspective that is not involved in the pressures of, my goodness, if we don't win today, we're going to be relegated. I don't think you need that right now if you're Jesse Marsch. I think you need to reassess, take a step back, step away from the vehicle, get some perspective, get a broader picture, and then kind of reassess where your career is going to go and what the opportunities are going forward.
So if you're the United States Soccer Federation and you see this news that he's not, having left Leeds, going to Southampton, are you making a move quicker than potentially that you might have to get a replacement if that's the way that they want to go for the next US men's national team coach?
I think you're picking up the phone and you're saying, Jesse, what are you doing for the next couple of weeks? How about we find a date where we can sit down and talk? Let's have a conversation. Let's have an open conversation. You sit here, we sit there, and let's have a back and forth. What are your plans? What do you want to do? But in order for Jesse Marsch to give a whole committed answer one way or another, he needs to have perspective. He needs to take some time to think about this stuff. And so I would assume that the U.S. Soccer Federation would reach out to Jesse Marsch, but this conversation needs to happen face to face. And so let's put it on the table. What do you guys want? What do you guys need from me? This is what I want, and this is what I need from you. If those things make sense, all right, so be it. But it may not be. We assume that it's in the plans of Jesse Marsch to coach the U.S. national team, but it may not be in his plans. That's why this conversation has to take place first with perspective, with a bigger picture, with a bigger understanding as to what both parties want. Once you do that, I think we'll have a much better idea as to what happens in the future for Jesse Marsch and the U.S. men's national team.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.